What is the big difference between Indian-origin British Prime Minister and his rich wife? Here's what we know. The couple's combined wealth is a massive £730 million. Murty and Sunak are the 222nd richest people in Britain. They own at least 4 properties, including a £7 million house in Kensington where they live with their 2 daughters. Akshata happens to be richer than her husband. She is the daughter of an Indian billionaire Narayana Murthy, who founded the Indian multinational IT company Infosys. In his country, people call him the second Bill Gates. His net worth was estimated to be $4.5 billion, and he is one of the richest people in the world. At the age of 9, she visited the United Kingdom for the first time as a tourist. Who would have guessed that many years later she would be our country's First Lady? Today, Rishi Sunak and Akshata Murthy are one of the world's most talked about couples, as well as one of the country's wealthiest. How did she get to be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom's wife? And how does she get so much money? Rishi Sunak was elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on October 25, 2022. Since then, the entire public spotlight has been on his family. He and his wife are apparently wealthier than the late Queen Elizabeth. The great wealth of the new British Prime Minister and his wife confuses many people in the country. What can they understand about the problems of the common people when they have a luxurious life? Today is hard to imagine that many years ago they were ordinary, not rich people. Akshata was born in 1980 in the Indian city of Hubli to a middle-class family. Akshata's father always was opposed to the Indian caste system, in which the so-called lowest class is a set of people who clean toilets. Throughout his life, Narayana Murthy has promoted the values of living a simple life. The family did not have a TV in the house. That was intended to teach the children about the importance of simplicity and austerity. Moreover, Akshata's parents still live in the same house they moved into more than 40 years ago. Speaking about wealth, Akshata said in an interview in 2017, "Class does not mean possession of a huge amount of money. There are plenty of wrong ways to earn money in this world. You may be rich enough to buy comfort and luxuries, but the same money doesn't define class or give you the ability to purchase it." When the girl was 9 years old, the family went abroad for the first time on vacation. Akshata was delighted to visit London. Then she could not even imagine that many years later she would settle in the famous house number 10 on Downing Street. On this trip, the girl fell in love with the UK. For several weeks after the trip, she only talked about it. And she showed everyone photographs against the backdrop of sights. It is surprising that today everyone remembers Akshata as a simple and modest girl with glasses, who always had her nose in a book. As a child, the girl did housework. For this, her parents gave her pocket money. With these funds, she treated classmates with street food. When Akshata had finished school, she moved to America and studied for a degree in economics and French at Claremont McKenna College, California. Then she entered Stanford to study for her MBA, where she met her future husband. In 2009, they married in a ceremony in the bride's home city of Bangalore, later hosting a wedding party in New York. After marriage, the couple built a life in Santa Monica, California, where they still own a penthouse apartment with ocean views. Akshata Murthy has a non-dom status, meaning she does not have to pay UK tax on income earned abroad. She held her father's shares, made a large profit, and did not pay taxes on them in the UK. However, after a public discussion, she began to pay taxes in Britain on all her income. She stated that she did not want her tax status to distract her husband and affect the family. Another scandal appeared after the press wrote that the Murthy family was 708 allegedly doing business with Russia, which attacked Ukraine and waged an aggressive war. However, an Infosys spokesman said the company does not have any active business relationships with local Russian enterprises. As you can see, being the wife of an influential politician is very difficult. The couple often have to fend off the attacks of journalists.